What types of entities outside of our perception communicate with us by interacting with electronic devices? Be me with the boys. Spending the weekend at my friend's cabin. Small but cozy. Appliances are all decades old, including a large analog radio. Cabin is in a remote area. No Wi-Fi or cell reception to stream music. Attempt to use radio. Radio won't power on. Batteries must be dead. Days later. Had a long day of doing stuff outdoors. Go back to cabin and go to bed. Wake up at 2 a.m. Need to shit. Quietly walk to bathroom as not to wake sleeping friends. Walk past radio. Still off. Shut bathroom door and sit on toilet. Hear faint sound of voices coming from the other side of the door. Must have woke up my friends. Finish shitting and go back. See friends all still fast asleep. Voices are coming from the radio. Hard to understand poorly tuned radio. Fall back asleep to the faint murmurs. Wake up. Radio is off. Try to turn it on. Won't turn on. Be me aged 6 with like 8 of my cousins. Going in the woods to a park where there was a small hill next to a flat or where we played. Get there. Look at the hill. There's a small stone castle looking thing with a small wooden door and a tower halfway inside of it with a twisted tree sticking out of it. We WTF hard, we've been here 100 times and never saw it. The door was like 3.5 feet, wood with iron, looked medieval, we couldn't open it. After a while we just started playing around and on it, get tired and return. Tell grandpa I saw a castle in the hill inside the woods. Looks at me. Says the stone one with the small door and a tower? I nod. So you have seen it, Pa? Tells me about how he first bought the land. He explored in on foot for a few days camping and hunting with a rifle and his knife. Hess walking near the edge of the property and sees it on a clearing. Walks over gun in hand, thinking some fucker was living off his property. Gets close and see how small everything is, tries to open the door, but it won't budge. Decides to leave and return later. A week passes, and he returns on horseback with a few friends and tools, but didn't tell them about it, just told them to come along for the adventure. Buddha wanted to break the door and see what was inside. Gets to the clearing. Nothing. The grass in the clearing wasn't even flat. Turns around and leaves, doesn't want to look crazy to his friends. He said he had seen it other occasion, but didn't mess with it. Says not fuck with it at all, and tell cousins to do the same. Go with more cousins to the hill. It was gone. Spooked. Alright, this is one I've had that's a little odd, it's recurred a few times but not regularly. Be me. Normal situation, nothing odd. Trip over something. Fall down. Big splash. Land in the sea. Specifically, the natural harbor of the village I grew up in. Close to where I used to fish as a kid. I'm not a strong swimmer. Oshit.mp4. Start to lightly panic. Realize I seem to be treading water effortlessly. Panic subsides. Realize tide is in, weather is beautiful, sea is calm. Sea is also comfortably warm. Decide to try swimming about a bit. Swim like Michael Phelps on steroids, fast and easy. Swim out into main shipping channel, where currents are very dangerous and powerful. Thesipacy.jpg. Have a great time randomly swimming about for a while. Nothing bad happens. The North Atlantic is my friend. We have a great time together. Pic related, it's taken, not by me, at the spot where I used to fish, showing where I go sploosh. In the dream it's midday and the sky is clearer. Be me. Normal situation, nothing odd. Trip over something. Fall down. Big splash. Land in the sea. Specifically, the natural harbor of the village I grew up in. Close to where I used to fish as a kid. I'm not a strong swimmer. Oshit.mp4. Start to lightly panic. Realize I seem to be treading water effortlessly. Panic subsides. Realize tide is in, weather is beautiful, sea is calm. Sea is also comfortably warm. Decide to try swimming about a bit. Swim like Michael Phelps on steroids, fast and easy. Swim out into main shipping channel, where currents are very dangerous and powerful. Thesipacy.jpg. Have a great time randomly swimming about for a while. Nothing bad happens. The North Atlantic is my friend. We have a great time together. I've been having this type of dream, so has the poster of that thread. Personal dream, be me. And dream. And drive away. Bear appears. Bear chases me down street. Realize I'm in a dream. Let the bear kill me, because I know I will wake up from it. Smart.png, pickerel. A half. Be me. Wake up. Feel smart. Feel like I figured out how to beat nightmares. Next night. Fall asleep. On porch, on a bench. Can't move, sleep paralysis. See Freddy Krueger. Freddy walks to me. I know what you did, and you're getting punished for it. Freddy fucking mauls me alive in the dream. I'm thinking I'm gonna wake up because of the pain, but this goes on for 2 hours. You've learned your lesson. Wakes up. I don't believe in ghosts, vampires, or any of that shit, but ever since then I've believed in Freddy Krueger. Be me, pick rel. Hate felines. Create humanoids. Create civilizations. Some guy named Misha is born, oldest soul ever in here. Spreads info. Cavill wakes up. Has 99 women working with him. He writes a book called The Book of Love. It has info about fasting and hollow earth, basically the blackest black pills. He has karma, because in his past life he introduced circumcision. My soldiers crucify him. Burn all books which were written on wood. People sad. Create new system called religion, use him as symbol. Call him Jesus. Introduce demonic reptilian practices to my sacred religion. Brainwash idiots. Create more alternatives for our religions which are against the first one we did. Own all religions. Divide and conquer. MFW. Weird childhood memories, ill start. Be me. Must have been 9 or 10 YO parents work together and go out of town for a week. Staying with my uncle, cool ass dude, biggest man I've ever seen. Like 6'8", gotta be almost 400 pounds, playing Pokemon Stadium in the living room. He comes up to me. Hey Anon, did you know I can levitate? Bullshit, show me. Get up and look him up and down, he says to watch this. Kinda grunts and strains his voice. His right foot lifts off the ground and Hess beaming smiling. Call bullshit, his left foot is still on the ground. Check again, get down to the floor. Get down, sort of squat, and bring my head level to the floor. Holy fuck, he's levitating, both feet about 6 inches on the ground. Look up while still squatting, he's not hanging on anything, arms down to his side. Look back down at his feet and lo and behold he's still 6 inches off the ground, perfectly still. Thought and Hess back on the ground, refuses to demonstrate again, or teach me how. Dodges it every time I bring it up. Eventually forget about it. Probably not paranormal, but it was really weird. To this day I still ask him to show me, maybe once a year, become a running joke between us, and he's never explained it. Be me. Wake up. Feel smart. Feel like I figured out how to beat nightmares. Next night. Fall asleep. On porch, on a bench. Can't move, sleep paralysis. See Freddy Krueger. Freddy walks to me. I know what you did, and you're getting punished for it. Freddy fucking mauls me alive in the dream. I'm thinking I'm gonna wake up because of the pain, but this goes on for 2 hours. You've learned your lesson. Wakes up. I don't believe in ghosts, vampires, or any of that shit, but ever since then I've believed in Freddy Krueger. This happened to me around February 2020, still not sure what to make of it. Be me working night shift at a machine shop. Snowing heavily through the SHIFT, about 6 to 7 inches. Leave work at 3 a.m. Side note, the road from the shop leads to a semi-major roadway and is right by a highway exit and is about 2 miles from a minor town, so I'm not exactly in the middle of nowhere. Cruising down the road from the shop to the stop sign at the major road. Usually since it's night I just glance both ways to see headlights and kinda roll through it. Mid-rolling through said stop sign, when I catch a glimpse of a guy on a bike coming from my left. Jam on brakes to stop and watch this guy cruise past. Kinda felt bad at the time cause I know I was in the wrong by not stopping. White guy, probably in his 30s, brown mustache, dark gray cowboy era suit, black vest, bowler hat, and a gold chain leading into his vest pocket, riding one of those bikes with the giant front wheel. As he comes by the front of my car he smiles, showing very yellow-brown teeth which looked like they've never been cleaned. Remember snowing heavily, probably 20 degrees Fahrenheit at most. Sit there for good 3 minutes rationalizing what happened, then I pull out and head home. See his tracks in the snow cause I make a right to go home the same way he was going. Follow them for a good 50 yards and they just vanish. The next day on my way to work I still saw the tracks in the snow, so I know I'm not crazy. Never told a single soul till now.